Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to the garden. Today's video, just going to take a look at a proposed water feature down this path. I think at the moment here we're just going to crack on with it and get going. Essentially what we're going to look to do is to create almost like a stepping stone type water feature going all the way across here. I'm going to dig in sort of a very small pond, if you will, sort of a long rectangular pond going down there where the path is, and then we're going to put some sort of stepping stones over the top. For the moment, I'm fairly happy with this idea, you know, really kind of trying to make this water feature look as if it kind of goes all the way around this back area here. So if we just come down here, it was also discussed in a previous video as well, so take a look at that if you're interested in kind of getting an idea for the flow of this project. But as you can see here from the other side, we've got the kind of water there, and as we pan across, we've got kind of water all the way down there. So essentially what we're going to look to do is continue the water idea just past here and into the back here, essentially making it look as if we're kind of, you know, basically in between a stream here coming down on that. So it's just kind of trying to make this a little more natural looking. Again, guys, things like these stepping stones here, or for example, patio slabs there, right down across here, I think we're going to be changing those again to a more kind of natural looking kind of rock, possibly a little kind of gap in the middle so you can see the stream going through. Again, just trying to kind of tie this area all together as we go. You know, a bit of a longer term project here, but what we'll do today is we're just going to give a start on moving the slabs and start preparing this area here. And so what we'll do is we'll just add in a time-lapse footage of doing and preparing the work here. Alright guys, just to show you a little bit of the progress here, essentially I think what we've kind of determined, take out two slabs, go 2 slabs thick or deep. Now essentially I think we're going to reline this wall here with stone, going to make it look like part of the feature coming down here, so it looks like we've got a small kind of bridge across the water gap here. Unsure if I'm going to keep these stones as they are, again not unsure about sizing, but for the moment, you know, kind of this is the starting point. We can always make it bigger. One thing I'm finding helpful with all my projects, again, as always mentioned guys, we're using a lot of this waste dirt down in there to start really kind of piling up along the top of the feature here. Get some really good quality soil underneath there. As you can see, I also found pottery. I do find a lot of stuff in the garden when I'm digging. I found some old sort of 1940s coins and things like that. Kind of a bit of an adventure when you're digging as well. What we're going to do is crack on, keep going, and see where we can get to. Guys, just to show you a bit of the progress here today, as you can see, we've started mounding up some of the excess dirt, very good soil all around the top of the feature here. I'm in a bit of a decision mode here at the moment, something I've kind of avoided wanting to do for a while, but looking at the design now and everything else, I think there's a good chance now what I'm going to actually do is remove this tee box here, and just make this into a part of the kind of system, raised bed, bit more plants here, ideally another big tree fern there. I think it's going to look better overall. I'm just kind of having a look and stepping back, taking a lot of different angles, and as much as I've loved having a tee box there for chipping onto the putting green, you know, one thing, as the plants have started to kind of grow and fill in, you can just see here if I come up to the tee box itself, one issue I've got really is if this tree fern does keep putting out big fronds, which I hope it does, it's going to be right in the way, so you're going to be whacking that every time, which is not good for the plant. You know, I don't think it's worth it for the small amount of golf we're playing at the moment. Also, if you're looking from the tee box here, just see right to the right side is your far hole. Now with the bamboo going up at present, you're going to struggle to kind of chip it over to that bit. So I think if I get rid of this little tee box here, again, it just might kind of fill up the design a little better. Just to show you as well, you can just see here off the back, guys, down there, that's where we've kind of got digging. Removed 3 slabs so far. I've got down about sort of 4 to 6 inches. You know, walking through here, one idea now that's come across is a kind of lowered path could also work down there. But again, I think either way, I'm going to be digging this out and and creating some sort of feature down here. I'm pretty happy with the water idea still, but again, what we're going to do is just continue on with that, and we'll come back to you on that one. Alright guys, so you can just see here now we've removed the tee box pad. Again, something I'm still a little unsure about, but at the moment I think we're going to stick with that there. As you can see, what I'm actually doing is digging the tee box bit back in a little bit, adding some layering. So I'm going to kind of step it down as it comes down towards the water's edge, hopefully making that a little more of a natural one with a bit more of a rise out to the right side, again creating almost like a mounding area just where the rhododendrons are. I think this is going to kind of add to that natural look, and just hopefully kind of tie it all together. But I think what we'll do, guys, is we'll leave it there for today. Of course, thanks for watching. Part 1, there'll be a part 2 coming soon as we kind of do a bit more work here, and we'll update you on that as we go. With that said, see you on the next one.